Hi, my name is Jason.
I'm Logan.
I'm Govanni.
Roberto.
And the case we're gonna do is the Starbucks case. And so what is Starbucks? Starbucks is a American company, which is one of the largest coffee house chains in the world. Its headquarters is in Seattle, Washington. Some of the backgrounds for it is that it was founded by Jerry Baldwin, Gordon Bowker, and Zay Shilb. The first store they opened was in 1971 near the Pike Place Market in Seattle.
In March 1987, Baldwin and Boker decided to sell Starbucks, and Schultz was quick to use Gurnell to purchase the company with investor backing. The world's largest Starbucks and Starbucks Reserve Roastery opened in Chicago in 2019. Starbucks seeks to support communities through its work through a number of non-governmental organizations with programs designed to strengthen economic and social development.
Okay, so the resources and the firm capabilities of Starbucks is it's one of the world's most popular coffee brand, and it is well known across the world. It is known to have one of the highest quality products and one of the best customer services throughout the industry, and it also has a very nice welcome in-store environment, which it is because of its consistent focus on the product quality and customer service. This company has risen to the top of the coffee industry, and the Starbucks products and services are unique from those of its competitors, and its goal is to acquire a good name and appeal as it makes it vast global consumer base over time. It would be extremely difficult, if not impossible, for any competitor to match its strengths. This is also why the brand has been so profitable for a long period of time.
Starbucks culture was very known for their coffee and their great serving culture. A great example of what their culture is, they write down your name on the cup that they give you when they serve you. Also, Starbucks coffee's organizational culture is belonging, and then being like good diversity, and they set like good achievements to make their organization better and different from other people, and they have good coffee.
Okay, so some innovations with Starbucks is the new product introductions. It basically Starbucks has also has doubled its food business since 2013. By this, I mean that it has introduced products such as the egg bites, such as sandwiches, and their Mercato menu that has a big feature with like grab and go salads and sandwiches.
Consumers are especially gravitating towards companies that offer unique LTOs and Instagrammable menu items. With Starbucks,
with Starbucks Reserve Rotisseries serving as laboratories. Basically, the company can test like different products out before rolling them out to the stores. A product that has been through this experiment is Cascara Latte and Nitro Cold Brew. Basically, they started in the Reserve Roastery in Seattle, and by the looks of it and the research, these experiments have already started to pay off. Another innovation within Starbucks is they added Wi-Fi. Basically, by adding Wi-Fi, they made it to not where like it's not like just a quick stop, but somewhere where people can hang out throughout the day. People, by what I mean by this is like students can go and do their homework there and have access to Wi-Fi. Businessmen can do meetings there through Zoom and stuff because of the Wi-Fi, and basically anything that has anything that you can do through Wi-Fi. Innovations within Starbucks Part 3. This is one of the big ones. I feel like this one was big because this one's offering takeout cups. So as you know, mainly like mostly all the cafes or the places that serve coffee, you have to go in there and enjoy the coffee, right? But however, as the business world pace goes up, people want to go drink their coffee elsewhere. So researchers started doing research and experiments, and they found out that customers wanted to have a premium quality coffee, but with the idea of drinking it somewhere else. As you could say, taking to-go cup to your house and breaking on a paper or something. This is the other guy.
Porter's five forces. What is Porter's five forces? Porter's five forces is a way of analyzing the competitive environment surrounding a given business. These five forces can be used as strategies to help gain a competitive advantage in the business. So the first one of these I'll talk about is the threat of potential new entrants. This is based on the difficulty level of entering the market. Because Starbucks is like a coffee business, the barriers that surround entering this market aren't like extremely high because of the cost of supplies. They're generally affordable and easy to access. We are seeing a lot of places starting to try to rival Starbucks, such as Dunkin' Donuts, McCafe at McDonald's, and other local coffee shops, such as Camino Cafe and Winston-Salem. Some of these places are offering a lower, more budget-friendly coffee price on their products to attract more customers. Starbucks, as we all know, however, is one of the best and is still able to remain one of the leading coffee firms because of a strong branding and loyal customer base. Because of Starbucks' large popularity, its branding gives it a competitive advantage when sourcing supplies and suppliers. Because of the uniqueness of their products and the quality that their products tend to have, This enables Starbucks to set higher prices as compared to their competitors. The threat of substitutes. The threat of substitutes for Starbucks has increased over the years with a lot of new coffee places and alternatives that people can go to. There are a lot of brands that can serve as a substitute to Starbucks and their products that has ready-made beverages and other teas and coffees and stuff like that. And this can pose a threat to Starbucks because of their easy availability and cost-friendly prices. This will intensify competition in the market. Customer bargaining power. If a business has a small customer base, then it is easier for the customers to influence prices because of how dependent the company is on keeping its customers. When speaking about Starbucks, the customers don't really have enough influence on the prices. Starbucks has a large customer base, and like they don't mind paying a little extra for the quality of Starbucks's products. There is a risk of setting high prices, but because of Starbucks brand, it's highly unlikely that they will lose out to the competition. And the last one I'll talk about today is internal competition. The barriers for entry into the coffee industry is not very big. So there's a high number of firms that are trying to compete with Starbucks, and we're seeing this becoming more and more popular theme. Because of the premium quality of Starbucks' products, it's able to hold off stiff competition from brands like Dunkin' Donuts and McCafe and other popular chains.
As you said this, some of the most, or the, like Starbucks, you could say competitors are McDonald's, White Bread, Dunkin' Donuts, as you said, Subway, and Costa Coffee. Yeah, and this is demographic segmentation.
So I'll be talking about Starbucks demographic segmentation. Demographic segmentation is one of the most commonly used in businesses because it's easy to acquire through census data, analytics software, and consumer insights. It's also considered by many businesses to be the cheapest way to divide a target market. There are 5 basic variables that businesses use. These variables being age, gender, income and occupation, ethnicity and religion, and family structure. The first variable is age. Most businesses focus more on age because consumer preferences change with age. Some businesses view it as a life cycle. The first stage being babies, children, adolescents, adults, middle age, and seniors. But unfortunately, Starbucks doesn't use these variables because their age-specific audience is all over the place. But they do have many options when it comes to their beverages, which covers many age groups. The second variable is gender. When it comes to this variable, Starbucks doesn't really focus on one gender. Their drinks are suited for men or women, depending on their preferences. Some of their drinks may look feminine, like, for example, the Starbucks pink drinks, but they're more focused on the flavor of their drink rather than who it fits best. So depending on how you like your coffee, that's how they make it for you. The third one is income and occupation. Starbucks is considered pretty overpriced by a few consumers, but they're not really focused on the prices either. If they are still buying their product, then there's no reason in targeting those consumers. Some other competitors who have the same mindset, such as McDonald's, are focused on price. So that's a disadvantage Starbucks has because McDonald's coffee is way cheaper than Starbucks. However, Starbucks is considered to have a high quality coffee. The fourth one is ethnicity and religion. Starbucks is globally known, but it doesn't seem like they are focused on this variable. At this point, it's either you like drinking their coffee or you don't. Ethnicity and religions has nothing to do with coffee, in my opinion, of course. And the final variable is family structure. Finally, family structure can be considered to be focused on the consumer in general. Starbucks released a 60-second ad, Meet Me at Starbucks, which was their first attempt to promote their brand on that large scale. It plays on the idea that while many of its customers are digital savvy, sometimes the best way for them to connect to one another is face to face, with Starbucks stores suggested as the perfect location. So out of all the variables, Starbucks demographic segmentation is focused more on their customers' satisfaction, family structure, you could say. Starbucks wants to provide a comfortable environment where people can meet, conduct business, or just to enjoy a fresh beverage or snack, regardless of their income or social status.
With this being said, Starbucks is not only one of the world's biggest coffee, and then like coffee shops in the industry, but the researchers have seen that they are becoming one of the best fast food chain in the industry as well. And that is it for our presentation. Thank you.